all you beautiful book babes. We are back, and I did something a little different with this intro. So this book blurb for this book is so amazing. I'm just going to read off the blurb, and what we'll be reading today is The Risk by St. Abby. Now, for the blurb, it's in Lana's point of view, which is the lead female. I didn't expect him. I didn't want to fall in love, but I can't let him go. Logan Bennett makes the world a safer place. He's brilliant. He's a hero. He locks away the sick and depraved. But while he's saving lives, I'm taking them, collecting the debts that are owed to me. 10 years ago, they took from me. They left me for dead. They should have made sure I stayed dead. Now I'm taking from them. One name at a time. I've trained for too long. I've been patient, and I can't stop now. Revenge is best served cold. They never see me coming until I paint their walls red. Logan doesn't know how they hurt me. He doesn't know about the screams they ignore. He doesn't know how twisted the town really is. He just knows people are dying. He doesn't know he's in love with their killer. No one suspects a dead girl, and Logan doesn't suspect the girl in his bed. They're looking for a monster, not a girl who loves red, not a girl in love. I'm a faceless nightmare, at least until I tell them the story they pretended never happened. But in the end, will Logan choose them, or will we watch them burn together? Stay tuned to find out more. Hello, all you beautiful book babes. I am sorry for the interruption, but thanks to you all, we were able to obtain another sponsor, and this one I'm really excited about. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Ganja. Now, I know CBD and THCA is a controversial topic, but it's something I really believe in, so much so when I was in college, I wrote a whole paper on the topic and how it is so beneficial versus other medications. I even got my professor to convert on their beliefs on the topic. I used this company way before they reached out about being a sponsor. They have so many different products. They have flower, vapes, topical creams, gummies, spa stuff, and so much more. My favorites are their bath bombs, face wash, and their full spectrum sob relief. With having tendinitis in almost all my joints from playing sports growing up, this really helps with the pain in my joint. My husband loves their flower and vape products. He struggles with anxiety, and this really helps him when he's having an attack. We have never gotten a product and not fallen in love with it. If you want to take advantage of this, all you have to do is go to Dr. Ganja, so it's DrGanja.com, and then at checkout, use the promo code SMUT, S-M-U-T, for 5% off your order. This is not just a first-time order deal. You can use it whenever you order, which is fantastic. My husband already started using the code. Now, please take advantage of this offer. I think a lot of you will benefit from trying it. And you beautiful book babes, enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye! Hello, all you beautiful book babes. We are starting our Halloween monster. I couldn't decide.
No, as long as it was like serial killer-y or monster-y.
We were here for it.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with Nicole's book. Now, what's title and author? I love how you're waiting for me because I told you I had something to say.
I did. I am waiting. All right, so The Risk. It's the Mindfuck series by St. Abby. And I fucking love that. I fucking love this series.
You could have warned me every book was a cliffhanger.
Oh, sorry.
You could have warned me every damn book. Cliffhanger. I was like, can I stop with the cliffhangers?
Nope.
I swear to God, if I get to the last book and there's a goddamn cliffhanger.
Whenever I got to book 5, I was like, fuck, I want more.
I know.
You don't know what the fuck's going on until, book 3. You kind of get some of it in book 1, but you learn more and more as you go.
I feel like I got it. Book 1, I was like, okay, I get it. I know it's going to go happen. I feel like you don't get her backstory till book 2, but I kind of I kind of predicted.
Assumed. Yeah.
I kind of knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. Alright, so our female main character is Lana, and our male main character is Logan, and it's split point of view. Fucking love that.
Yup. Yup.
Alright, so Lana is eating alone when a guy approaches her. She's quick to size him up, though. He's arrogant, dressed nice, and his flattery is untrained, and sends Mr. Arrogant... his flattery is untrained, and she sends Mr. Arrogant packing back to his friend. While watching them, she notices his friend watching her, and Lana tries to get a read on him, but at the same time, he's trying to get a read on her. So you kind of start to see that Lana is good at profiling people.
Yep. I love how she doesn't go with the one that was flirting with her. She goes, no, I'm kind of interested in that man right there.
Yeah.
His friend who doesn't talk to me.
Yeah. She wanted to be left alone. She was like, I don't like you.
That man left me alone. I like him.
Yep. As Lana tries to pay her bill, she finds out that Mr. Arrogant's friend had already paid for her and told the waitress to thank her for the entertainment. Lana catches up to him and tells him she doesn't let strange men pay for her meals. But their interaction turns into them profiling each other. She figures out he's FBI. He figures out that she pushes everyone away and that she's lonely by choice. He's rocked her and shaken her confidence with how easily he was able to read her, but tells her if she wants to feel alive again to give him a call.
Yeah.
They just really clicked. But the whole time I was thinking, she profiled him as FBI. How the fuck are you gonna be, not dipping the fuck out of there?
Yeah, especially who she is.
Yeah.
My ass would be out so bad. I'd be like, nope. I don't mess with cops on the daily. If I see a cop, my ass is slowing down. I know I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I don't speed. I don't do anything crazy. But it was how I was... Like I told you, my family, part of my family was in the mafia. So I was raised to, avoid...
Right?
At all costs.
And with her line of work, how did you not just turn around and go the opposite direction? She's like, bye. Fuck.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Leaving, she heads off to another location. She's putting on men's boots, 2 backpacks full of rocks, and slips into someone's home. As the guy, whose name is Ben Harris, gets out of the shower, she cuts his Achilles heel, taking him down. And she gets high off the terror she sees in his eyes.
I freaking love this for her. Yeah. Because, to be honest, she was so smart with how she put larger men boots on. Yeah. And then the freaking rocks, because they can tell by your footprint how much you weigh.
Exactly.
She was so smart.
So smart with this shit. Dedicated. No one's on her fucking track.
It makes me think the author does something in that field.
I don't know.
Because,
it has to be.
That's shit that people just don't know.
Yeah. I would have never thought of that. Well, I'm also not a psychopath either.
I am. I don't deny it.
Alright.
It's more fun when you're open about it.
Just let the crazy thoughts out.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's had surgery to change her appearance, but she still asks him if he recognizes her. But he doesn't, until she asks him if he wants to play. When he recognizes her, she tells him he took 3 turns, so she will take 3 pounds of flesh over 3 days. He tries to attack, but she knocks him out. Now, Logan is looking at pics of Ben Harris's crime scene. Ben was tortured for 3 days, and his crime scene looks the same as the other 4 cases they have. Someone says that the unsub should be female, with the fact that the dude's dick was cut off, but all other signs are pointing it to being a male that killed him. All 5 of the victims are linked by having come from the same town, but that's all that links them.
I find it hysterical because if you are from that town, would you not be quaking in your boots?
Right? I would be. Because they had to have heard of it.
I still hear about, murders and stuff like that from my town that I grew up in. So you would think, that would be quick.
Yeah. Everyone would know.
You could link that real fast after 2 murders.
Right. And it's already been 5. Yeah, these people should be scared. As Logan is leaving the office, Lana finally... I don't know if it's Lena or Lana. I'm just going to say Lana.
It looks like Lana because that's how I used to spell my dog's name.
Okay, we'll go with Lana. Lana finally calls him 4 days after they meet. As they are talking, Logan notices she's acting different than what he originally profiled her as. Originally, he profiled her as closed off, but on the phone, she's opening up and talking, being charming.
Could he not see the red flag?
No. He wanted her too bad.
Like, red flag, hello!
Like, she switched, went completely opposite. Like,
because anytime someone did that to me, like, the first date, I get it, you have nerves.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're really solitude and quiet, and then in the next date, you're, like, really open.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like,
the fuck?
You're not acting like you did, and that's what made me want to go for the second date, so we done.
Yeah.
Pick a lane. Pick a personality.
Pick a personality and stay with it. She agrees to see him, but as soon as they are off the phone, he runs a criminal background check on her. Though he did tell her he was going to do that. So he does run the background check, but he did say, I'm going to run a background check.
And I get that, but why would you not use that I'm sorry, I'm crazy. I'd abuse that shit.
Right? I would too. I would not just do a simple background check. I would want to know everything.
Because the person, the identity she took was from that town too. So if he would have seen that.
Exactly.
Like, that's why I'm like, dude, why did you not dig deeper?
A simple background check should have came back with that information.
You think so? I don't know.
I think it would.
I've never done a background check.
I think a simple background check shows, like, your previous addresses.
Oh, okay, because I thought it was, like, a basic one was just basically like, hey, you have no tickets. Hey, you didn't commit any felonies. Here's your picture. Here's where you live right now. That's it. Maybe.
Lana works as a third party for a seller trade website. The things she texts Logan about that she's had to inspect was hilarious. One was a sex doll with a fully functioning suction holes.
I still don't get her cover.
No.
I don't understand.
Well, I mean, she has to travel a lot with her cover.
I get that, but what I don't get is the actual business and how that would make a profit. That's what I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. Who the fuck buys used sex toy?
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
And didn't she, like, trade it for, like, a yacht or something?
Something like that. Like who?
Who would make that trade?
A used sex doll with fully functioning suction holes for a yacht. It doesn't make sense. Jeez, if you have a yacht, you could afford your own sex doll, dude.
Yeah, just buy it.
Yeah.
You can get the freaking electronic one.
Yep. They have been talking for a while, but haven't had the chance to meet up again. Her doing murder stuff, him trying to catch the murderer, who he doesn't know is her. Imagine that, though, how crazy you have to be to toe the line with the FBI. So close, no, it's you they're looking for.
I mean, she's smart, because think about it. One thing my grandfather always taught me, the closer you are to danger, the less likely people suspect you.
True.
So if I'm sitting there dating an FBI agent and he's, like, falling in love with me, she didn't do it for this purpose. But right. I'm just saying, if she really wanted to be a crazy psycho bitch and not have any feelings, that's, like, probably the smartest place she could be.
True. And she did play it smart, too, by not asking him any questions about his cases. She's like, no, keep that to yourself.
Yeah, because then it makes her look like less of a freaking crazy
Exactly. Person. They finally have a date set, and he asks for her address to stop by and see her, and she tells him to break some rules and get it himself. So he does, and he looks up her address.
Yeah.
I really like how she's like, no, do it yourself.
You can do it. I'm lazy.
How are you not afraid? If he's going to break some rules, if he's going to break some rules, how far... Why wouldn't he go further?
I mean, I get this. Well, it was also probably an adrenaline rush for her.
True. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be, because that's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. Lana gives off a little bit more about herself. She's looking at herself in the mirror, thinking about how she no longer looks like herself and how she died. I'm using quotes here. There was another girl, Kennedy, who was a rich orphan who died the same night as her. And Lana took her identity, then legally changed her name to Lana. She then had the funds to support her mission. She has her best friend Jake who helps her. He's the tech guy who helped switch her identity with Kennedy the night she died.
Yeah. I love him.
I love him too.
I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for a good side character.
Yep.
What was his name again? Jake?
Jake. The way he pops up later, like in disguise, everything.
And I'm sorry, Jake is just as smart with the freaking wheelchair.
Yep. He's super smart.
So, and he has fake documents saying he's paralyzed. Like, boy is smart.
Yeah. She's lucky to have him on her side.
Ain't that the truth?
So as she's swaying to music, she hears a banging on her door. When she opens it to Logan, she's in her underwear. He grabs her and kisses the hell out of her. Lena hesitates because of her scars, but Logan thinks it's because of him. To prove she's okay with it, she licks his abs.
Yeah.
I really like that part. I don't know why. I was just like, damn, I want to lick his abs.
Yeah. I'm here.
I'm here. She waits for the panic to come from him taking control, but when it doesn't, she's relieved. She just wants to feel. So the smut scene wasn't all that, honestly.
Yeah, the smut.
I was in
it for the murder.
Plot.
Yeah, this was a plot.
Yes.
The smut's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Could have been worse.
Yeah. It could have been better. But honestly, I agree with you. I read it for the plot. This shit was good.
Because I'm like, when's he going to find out? I know he's going to find out. When is it going to happen?
What's he going to do? Is he going to arrest her? What's going on? Yeah.
Is he going to be a part of her?
Yeah. So yeah, I've read better, but I've also read worse.
Yeah.
For the smut. Logan feels like Lana is too good to be true. She's too perfect, and he can't find any flaws in her. So he does the unthinkable and starts researching her a little more. He only finds out a little bit. No marriage certificate, no divorce, no children, no parents. Before he starts feeling guilty and stops. So he does start to dig a little bit more, but doesn't get everything.
Yeah.
Still, they should have seen the address. I agree with that. The address should have came up.
The address, because he looked her up several times.
Yeah.
I understand the first one. He basically was just looking for criminal record. He said that, so I was like, okay, maybe her previous address won't come up there. But he searched her several times.
That's what I'm saying.
And that town did not come up any single time.
Like, even if you're looking for her most recent address, I'm sure seeing that name a few down would have caught your attention. Like, if you're looking up her address, it should have been down there on that screen, and it would have... Boop.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez. Logan gets called away to New York for another case, so their plans to meet back up is put on hold. However, Lana's friend Jake finds out she's dating an FBI agent, and she had just went to New York to follow her new victim. So they're both in New York, her and Logan.
I thought that was ballsy.
Right?
I thought that was... I'm like, dude, I know New York's a big place.
It is.
But you'd be surprised how often you run into someone in New York. Because if, let's say you're both in the same subdivision, let's call it.
Right.
Then that's not that big.
No. No. And that's what I'm saying. It's so ballsy for her to go while he's there. Like, the fuck you thinking?
Like, seriously?
So Jake is freaking out that Lana's in New York where Logan is supposed to be as well. However, Lana has a disguise. She's wearing a wig and changed her clothes. Great disguise.
Great. Dude,
really?
I can understand this because she basically dressed like a hooker. You don't want to stare at that.
True.
You don't want to stare at that. So it's kind of one of those things where you have to do something. If you don't want someone to look at you, you do something seriously awkward that makes people feel uncomfortable to look at you.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that's how I understood it, because it was like, I watched this one movie and they were like, public displays of affection bother people, kiss me because they're walking past us right now. The people we don't want to see. Gotcha.
Yeah. So that makes sense. People like cops wouldn't be drawn to look at a hooker.
Yeah, they're not going to. They're just trying to get away from that shit.
Yeah. However, Jake also shows up in New York, also in disguise. I like his disguise, the blind man.
Yes.
They go into a restaurant to follow her new victim. She feels like he was going to be meeting up with a future victim, and she was right. She puts in an earpiece to listen to their conversation. They had heard about the murders of the others and was meeting to discuss who could be after them. And through this part, we learn that her brother died because he was gay. And they did what they did to her and her brother because her and her brother loved their father. Apparently, her father was accused of being a rapist, and the whole town hated them because of that. So whatever happened to her and her brother happened because her father was accused of being a rapist.
And
That's what I'm saying. Who hates the kids for something their father done?
I hate her flashbacks of it.
Yeah.
Because the freaking, how they were like, you need to fuck your sister. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you hate the kids for something the father is accused of doing?
I've read too many books like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, yeah, so that's why. Yeah, fucked up shit. Those flashbacks literally brought me to tears the first time I read this. Mm-hmm. As they are leaving the restaurant, she stumbles as a SUV pulls up to the curb, and Logan hops out.
Run!
Run! She still has her earpiece in and can hear Logan talking about calling her and getting home to her as soon as possible. But she has 2 murders to plan.
She's like, fuck, 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 fuck.
Yep. Hadley, a co-worker of Logan's, had looked a little bit more into Lana and tells Logan that Lana is loaded, like completely filthy rich. He hadn't heard from Lana, and he called and texted her, but she hasn't replied. But out of nowhere, she calls and tells him she is sorry she was out of town for work and didn't have her phone with her. That doesn't make sense. You're out of town for work. You need your phone.
Especially if you're running your own business, like, you need your phone.
That's what I'm saying. Unless she had a work phone.
Yeah, hold on, pause. Because she has a burner phone, she can play that off as a work phone.
True.
So, okay. But she doesn't.
Okay.
She doesn't. I can see where she was going.
Yeah, okay.
Like, if he really questioned her.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, because he's an idiot.
He really doesn't. Worst FBI guy ever.
Worst.
But Logan is now questioning why she is even working if she's loaded. Why wouldn't she just hire people to do the legwork for her business? So, like, he's starting to find, like, fishy stuff, but he's not looking into it.
He's just like, I love her.
He's just like, cool.
I really wanted to
She's
smack
awesome.
Logan the entire book.
I didn't want her to get caught, but at the same time, it's like, why aren't you trying harder to catch her?
I wanted to smack him, but then I really wanted to smack him when he found out. Like, it was like the entire book, I wanted to smack the shit out of him. Because at first it's like, you don't know? How are you not
paying attention to the flags? Pay attention!
The way he acted when he actually figured it out, I'm like, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Fuck
this guy.
Shit.
When they meet up, they go to Logan's house, and Logan is in the shower. She sees a case file that is open about another case he's working on. She was reading it, not knowing it was an active and open case. And although he's not supposed to let her read, he asked her about her opinion on the unsub. And Lana was able to profile him and give him another angle to look at for the perp. How is that not suspicious?
Red flag,
How
red
is that
flag,
not
red
suspicious?
Flag. She gave all the red flags. I'm sorry.
And Logan's just like, over here, I love her, yay! Logan has to go back to work, so she might as well go ahead.
Maybe he's a book talk girl.
Maybe.
Red flag, yay!
Logan has to go back to work, so she might as well go ahead to New York for her double murder. She calls Jake and tells him to grab one while she gets the other. Lana gets her guy by dressing as a hooker and leading him to her car. Like,
Black Widow.
Right? She's wearing the same disguise again. Same blonde wig she was wearing before. As she gets both...
Did he not find that suspicious? Because he said something to her when they were at the cafe.
He did. He grabbed her and was like, if you get tired of the blonde guy, or blind. The blind guy, give me a call. And then a couple days later, magically run into her.
Yeah, like, sus.
Yeah, very sus. Very sus. As she gets both guys in the murder house, she starts taunting them with words they said to her when they raped her when she was 16.
I'm sorry, I love it. It's diabolical.
It is. It really is.
Because every single time she goes to kill someone, she starts saying it while she's doing it, and then, like, after a few lines,
it clicks. Because she doesn't look nothing like she used to, too. So they have no idea it's her. So, hearing what they said to her whenever she's supposed to be dead.
She manipulates it enough to make it about them, though.
Yep, it's so fucking crazy. After a week of not seeing or hearing from Lana, he shows up at her house. When he knocks, Lana thinks it's Jake and calls out his name and for him to use his damn key. But when the door opens, Logan finds her in a towel. Smut scene here was meh.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was meh.
I was not in the smut.
No, I wasn't. It was short and nothing special, honestly. After that, he's acting jealous, wanting to know who Jake is and why he has a key to her house.
But he does it so flirtatiously.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have a problem with it. Like, I'm like, dude, if you're so wrapped up, you're, like, ignoring the red flags. Okay, you should be jealous. Like, really jealous.
Really
like,
super jealous.
Pissed.
Like, who the fuck is this Jake dude? Why haven't I heard of him?
Exactly.
We've been talking for months.
He needs to be, like, me jealous.
Yeah.
Because I'll cut a bitch.
Yep, he's definitely not jealous enough. So, he asked for Jake's last name so he could do a background check on him. But she says she can't tell anyone his last name because of their partnership.
It's a silent partner.
It's a silent partner.
You can't give names.
Yep. However, when Logan touches her head, his hand comes back with blood. So Lana had just got out the shower from being covered in blood from her murder and...
Fucking red flag!
Exactly! If he would have been 5 minutes sooner, he would have caught her with all her murder weapons and shit out, like... she still has blood on her!
I'm just so mad that it was dragged out for so long. That's the only... because he should have known.
Exactly, especially because he said, well, what she blames the blood from. That makes no sense. Not the amount of blood. Say? It was Jake cut himself and must have got some in her hair.
Because I think she said red paint at first, didn't she? She said red paint at first.
Yes, and then he said no.
Yeah, that's what...
That's what I'm saying. The way she lied and switched it up, and the amount of blood...
Sir, you work with the FBI.
How are you not?
I was so mad at Logan the entire book.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see it.
Lana's a badass bitch.
I fucking love her. I fucking love her. The balls on her.
She's fucking great.
Yeah. I loved her from book 1 to book 5. But Lana tells him it's from Jake. He must have cut himself and got some on her. She feels guilty for lying, and she started to realize this thing with him isn't right. But unknowingly to Logan, she's helping him on one of his cases. The unsub that got away, she had Jake find him. She told Logan the unsub would come after him, but he didn't really believe her, and now Jake finds another body with Logan's name on it. That's crazy. But a man like that won't go after Logan directly. He'll go after his girlfriend. Jake is making sure Lana could handle him, and she said she can. Logan gets called away, and while Lana is on the phone with Jake, she sees someone pulling up to her house. She thinks it's the boogeyman, the unsub that Logan's currently looking for, but it's Hadley, Logan's co-worker. Lana opens the door and Hadley says, "I'll make this quick. Tell me why you stole the identity of a dead woman." And the book ends.
I was so mad at you.
Yeah.
No fucking warning. I was like, it's a novella. Maybe it's just a fucking sweet serial killer novella. But like, as I was getting closer to the end, I'm like, it's gonna be fucking cliffhanger. It's gonna be fucking cliffhanger. She didn't warn a bitch.
At least book 2, 3, 4, and 5 are out. At least you didn't have to wait for it.
No, and I love the ending.
Yeah.
I freaking love it.
Yeah, it's a good series for real. So, this isn't typical smutty goodness. I went more plot for this season.
Way plot.
Because it's Halloween, and this feels like a good Halloween read.
Mine has all the smut.
Yeah. So I got plot, you got smut. We're good.
We swapped.
So, Goodreads gave it a 4.25, and I think whenever I first read it, I rated it a full 5. Because, like, the plot just had me.
Yeah.
So, plot was an absolute 5, smut was a 1, humor was 0, emotional 3.
I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking about, like, book 3 and 4, where Jake has those fucking witty-ass comments.
Yeah, but not this one wasn't as humorous.
Yeah, the first one gave you that baseline.
Yeah.
Gave you that story.
Yeah. And then world building was absolute 5 as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this fucking series is amazing.
I love the series. It was so good. So that is today's episode. Please make sure you beautiful book babes like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, make sure you check out on our social media. So our Facebook, our TikTok, our Instagram. I post there several times a week. And that's today's episode. You beautiful book babes, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.